Hello, everybody. Let's see. So last week the team was up at GDC, and that went very, very well. Not a lot of us got a whole lot of sleep, but that's fine. That's what this week is for. Some big news. Today we're going to be showing you the latest build of the game. It's like a very, very early alpha. And also we're going to introduce a new team member, Esther Chen. And so let's see, where to start. Let's start with Esther. So, Esther, why don't you show us what you've been doing, and also show us yourself.
Wait. How do I... I'm a little confused. How do I go back to my camera?
Stop desktop sharing, so you can just click on the desktop sharing icon again.
Desktop sharing?
This screen sharing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's new.
I know. I've never used the Google Plus or anything before, so this is like so new to me. Anyway, I'm Esther. Nice to meet you all, and I'm happy to be on the team. So I just started yesterday, I'd say, and I guess what I've been working on. Let me screen share this. Okay. So this is one of the pets that I've been working on, and it is a pet from one of the backers that I guess they get to choose a pet to be in the game, and so this person wanted their own pet, which is a dog, and they wanted the top hat and monocle and all that. So it has a nice, cute outfit.
Quite a dapper dog.
Yes, so that is what I've been working on with him. So there will be a few adjustments with like proportion and stuff, but you know, it's the pretty much the overall look. So yeah.
Cool.
That's...
Welcome to the team, Esther.
Yeah.
Now let's go to JD.
Hey guys. So I've been working on a new site design, making a little more like 21st century looking, I guess. 22nd. I don't know what century we're in. I get confused. Yeah, so this is pretty much what it'll look like. We're going to be implementing this in the next week or so. Probably you'll notice some minor changes because conversion to the web requires like different fonts and like correct colors and stuff like that. So yep, that's me.
Cool. Let's see how Phil's doing.
Hey guys, so I'm working on some more building stuff. This is a flux refinery, and yeah, once you harvest all those flux crystals, then this will turn them into these little refined, usable flux.
I'm going to call them fluxagons.
Yes, hexagonal extrusions of flux,
or also known as fluxagons.
Yeah, so anyway, that's what I've been doing. And there was one other building that I was working on that I can bring up real quick, but why don't we go to someone else and then come back to
Okay, let's go to Susan.
Alright, so people who've been watching probably noticed that I'm doing a lot of outfits, so I'm going back to buildings now, which is taking a little bit of warm-up time because I've been shooting so many outfits. This is concept sketches for an ore refinery, so you can plug it down next to like an ore base and harvest and get your ingots to make more things. And this is kind of where I'm at right now. And I plugged it down next to Phil's flux refinery just so I could make sure the scale looks correct as I'm coloring it. And yeah, hope it turned out well. Maybe next week you'll see the finished stuff.
Cool. And let's go back to Phil.
Okay, so this is the other building that I was working on. Sorry I didn't have it up earlier. And yeah, this one's going to be in the game pretty soon. It's the engineering workshop, which I'm not really sure exactly what you'll be doing there. Sure
I will reveal that later.
On that.
It will do things of an engineering variety.
Yeah, so you'll be able to colorize it, and that'll be working in game. which should be pretty cool. Looking forward to seeing how that, what people do with that when that's all up and going. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Mostly building stuff. Going to be doing more building stuff and more props and whatever. So yeah, that's it.
Cool. Let's go to Alexia, and she can show us.
Several hours making up a town, and keep in mind this is God mode basically. So I have a much easier time with it than other people will. But let's start, and I'll show you the beginnings and ends of my island. So here we have the regular dock. You have the captain dock. There's some ships docked there right now. When they dock, people come out of them. And this is my overseer currently. I got to colorizer, so I picked purple and gray because I usually use those colors when given the choice. And let's move forward. So here I made what I call the industrial district of my town. You got little houses, so this is where people live, I guess, if they work industrial stuff. Over here you have a city's public garden. The streets are lined with hedges and pipes and lampposts so that it never gets too dark. Over here you have the nice non-industrial section of the town. It's got its own little central park, which is kind of small, but, you know, significant. They each have their own well. I'll just zoom in. And they have their own windmills and little gardens. Then over here is your tavern, which is in easy distance of the industrial district and the nice park district, so that no one is left out. Over here you have a kind of foresty place, and you can't really see it, but in the middle I hid a telescope, so if anyone wants to go wander out, they can go stargazing or something. Back here I have the lumber mill, and then over here is some techie stuff. I wasn't really sure what to do with it, but I wanted to make use of everything that we had, so I kind of quarantined them off in a corner. You got your tailor shop, you got your pet companion area, and then this is my house, and I have a little house next door for, I don't know, someone special or something. I have my own little private garden, my own little telescope, and my own windmill, and a well. And I am easily placed so that I can walk out and see my city-town island on every morning. Of course, this is me just making up story, but, you know, that's what I do. I also have, I think, 3 pets running around. There's a condor, and there's 2 cats. There's one of them. Being all cute and stuff. And then some townspeople. I'm not really sure why they have exclamation points above their head.
It's because they have quests to give you.
Okay. Well, I figured, but they're not really implemented yet.
That's the universal symbol for, I have a quest.
So you can see right now the townspeople are going back to the ship, and once the last one gets in, the ship will actually fly away. I wonder if we can see if that'll happen. And I will pretend that my overseer is waving goodbye to people. Goodbye.
Let's see, Alexia, can you show people how you build stuff now with our temporary UI? By the way, you guys might notice the user interface has changed a bit. We're slowly replacing a lot of the programmer art with some temporary art, so it's not the final user interface, but it's I'd call it our alpha interface, and so we have a GUI way of actually building things now.
Yeah. Okay. So when you go down here, click on this. I have a choice to choose buildings, decorations, or paths. I guess I'll go ahead and make a building. Tavern, house, tail. You got your stuff here. Everything that I showed you, pretty much. I want to make a little house. This pops up. It'll tell you the construction time and what it does and the cost. Right now, I can just place anything with no penalty. So I click on it. It comes up. The little red means that I can't place it because there's not enough room.
Because you've filled your town up with everything.
I filled my town with pretty much everything, so I don't even know if I can place this.
You have some openings behind that tree over there to the right. Or you could just cancel the placement, I guess. There's no room for any new housing. The Bluth family would be much disappointed.
Okay, well, Here, I will actually take away my tavern. This little button down here lets me sell it. Oh, it's gone. But I can replace it. Again, I can do this. Put it over here. See, it's greens, means I can place it. And then I do that to change the angle of it. And then I click the check mark. And you see this little cute building animation come up. And it should pop up any second. Ta-da! Now I have a new tavern. It's like it never left.
Can you show us crafting at the tailor shop?
Yeah, absolutely. So when I click on the tailor shop, over here there's a little wrench and hammer. When you click on that, this comes up. And this is your crafting area interface. I can choose to craft any of this stuff. Clothes. Right now I can also make pets, which
It's a
won't
debug
be...
thing.
it's
Eventually you'll just directly buy pets, but right now the tailor makes... his name's Geppetto, and he likes to make a lot of pets for you.
So when you click on an item, it'll tell you down here what you need to make it. These are all temporary, of course. And stats and the name. So let's make another Kickstarter outfit. There's a little info button, create. There's a little bar that pops up down here that tells you how long until it's done. And when it's done, you get a present, very literally, that pops up right there.
Yay!
Click. Now I'm going to go click on my overseer, or you can just click on your portrait. Little bag, my inventory. And see, it's right here, the Kickstarter shirt. And
Can
if
you
I click on
customize
it? Yeah, I click on it. See, right now it's all white and kind of bland. But when I click on the M, this pops up with colors for primary and secondary. So go ahead and make a green shirt this time for the primary. Secondary, I'll choose a light brown. Why not? And then you apply it. And now my character, it has a green-blue, and when I zoom in, it's still, not finished, but you can see that some of the colors applied. And, yeah. Is there anything else you want me to show?
Nope, that's pretty good. Let's go to Tawny's town. Hi, Tawny.
Hey, sorry, had to unmute myself. So my town's not as intricate as Alexia's. She put a lot of thought and process into hers. Mine's a little more chaotic. So I have about 25 condors running loose in my town.
It's a pandemic!
And as we said, it's not quite done, so I have a bunch of nudists running around my town as well, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. But yeah, mine doesn't have as cool of a story, minus the fact that I have 25 condors. Oh, and my overseer's naked. Sorry about that. And this is just my kind of hermit scientist out here, away from everyone. This is my happy boiler shrine. And I have a Quasimodo living in a shack behind my overseer's house. So my town's a little bit more concerning than Alexia's. But I've enjoyed building my town with many happy boilers everywhere.
And what she means by it's actually just a regular boiler, but for some reason our artist Phil accidentally made it smile, so we call it the happy boiler. Or maybe it wasn't an accident. Maybe it was just a happy accident. Accidentally on purpose, as Phil says.
I should probably dress my overseer, though. He's oh, wrong one.
You want to just put a top hat on him.
Yeah, just... that's all she's wearing. My bad. We'll put some other clothing on. Probably better that we have clothes in this town. Somebody's got to have clothing. There we go. We are clothed. And we're good. All's good in my town.
Great. Let's see. So I think that's pretty much all we wanted to cover for this week. Probably within the next... how far away are we? I'm going to use a range of like 4 to 8 weeks away from doing some kind of a very closed, limited beta. Probably for our Kickstarter backers first. But yeah, things are progressing along very nicely. As always, feel free to send us questions either through Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, or directly on our forums. We love hearing from you guys. And yeah, tune in next week and we'll have more to show you. Bye.